Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we've got another LEGO Harry Potter Years 5 through 7 video for you. This one happens to be campsite free roam. Same requirements as per usual. We want you to have the story and free play both completed, as they will give you the needed character tokens for the scavenging around. And we're going to need a strong character, a dark magic character, and a key character in order to complete most of the free roam stuff. And you're probably wondering why the old campsite is in white this time. Well, it's because it's going to match our white areas of the map there. And here we're going to take a quick peek at our overall collectibles so far as we start this area. And, you know, you're welcome to match them up to yours. And look at that, we're going to use the apparition point on the left side of the London streets, and we find ourselves inside the tent. And as soon as we get in here, we're going to use Hermione over on the left-hand side, and we're going to hack this bookcase, which is actually going to puke out, you guessed it, a character token. Xenophilius Wedding Edition. That's right, he's all dappered up and ready to go. And next up, we're going to need the Deluminator. But watch out here, this next step's a doozy. Watch me pull out the Deluminator, and I get a little too close to the apparition point, which zaps me right back to London Street, so I have to walk right back over. And I wanted to leave this in here rather than edit it out, just so that you guys could actually see that this is a possibility, and a little bit of user error happens on my account from time to time. But yeah, we're gonna get that Deluminator lamp lit up and then take it right to the middle back section of the tent, and we're gonna turn a frown upside down because we have rescued a student in peril, and he has left behind a trail of studs that we'll go ahead and collect. Thank you very much. We're almost to 14 million. I haven't mentioned the stud count in a while. Now, I also want to mention too that we're gonna need a character here. We need a strong character, and we also need a key character, I believe. Or is it a strong? No, it's a strong and dark magic. That's what it is. My bad. But we're going to go ahead and choose this. I also want to make note, too, that for whatever reason, this tent does not seem to have a ghost or a tracker. You know, one of the old advanced guides, so to speak, like a nearly headless Nick. So there is an extra character and student in peril and gold brick because of this tent, which is why there are a couple of duplicates in our main menu. As you probably noticed, the thumbnail actually shows 14 character tokens. We get 14. However, we had already gotten Remus Lupin from the area we're about to go to. So we'll get to that in a minute. But like I said, you need a dark magic character. We're going to go ahead and grab that and sneak on to the back left side of the tent, manipulate that black and red box, and grab ourselves a gold brick. Now, once all three of these items have been accumulated from the tent, you are welcome to make your way on out. There is some more studs and things to be found in here, but nothing of the collectible nature. So we're going to go ahead and dip on outside and see what's cracking. So here we are in the campsite. Now, again, I try to match our area locations to the map as best as possible. Now, I'm going to run up here and take a quick look at our collectible area guide. You can see that we do have one character token missing. That is because we did get Remus Lupin, as I just mentioned a minute ago. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but I wanted to come back down here and make note that this should have been available to you as soon as Year 8, Level 1. This was something you had to do in order to advance, but I did not grab the character token, so I'm going to go ahead and sneak in there and grab it right now. As soon as you grab that, you're going to make your way over to the right-hand side. Now, while I was out here during Years 8-1, I actually used a fishing pole over here on the right-hand side. Simply requires Leviosa to go ahead and fish out the character token, and we're going to go ahead and pick that up now, too. So, Albert Runcorn is officially ours, and we have concluded our river session of the area. Now, okay, so there's some white Thestrals. These white Thestrals, there are 3 of them. Once you zap all 3 of them, they actually meet up in the middle and give you the character token for Remus Lupin. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do that real quick, just in case you didn't watch our Preparing for Free Play video and you don't have it. And they'll go ahead and meet up in the middle, a little scene will pop off, and you'll go ahead and grab that character token. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and zap these 3 frogs on the outer edge of the pond. And once you zap all 3 of them, they should all jump inside. And look at that, they're going to leave behind a character token. So, booyakashaw! Percy Weasley is now a part of our collection. And we're going to make our way up from the campsite up to the cliffside up here. And you might notice this ghostly Patronus is what it looks like. But as we get a little closer to it, we actually can target, well, not target, I guess we just get left behind with, that's right, a character token for James Potter Ghost Edition. So all you have to do is simply walk up into it, and it should leave the character token behind. And just to the left of that, you're actually going to use Dark Magic to go ahead and manipulate this black and red I guess it's some sort of a hatch, and look at that. We're going to pull up some balloons and get some target practice on. So I have to be honest, I am not so good at aiming. You have to kind of lead these objects, and I was not doing good. I tried to be real stationary and just thought, okay, if I just hold it right here, it'll take them all down. But it did not work. So I got a little frantic, and I started panicking a little bit, moved it around, and then I find out that, yes, you do have to lead these guys just a little bit. And what I mean by lead is, you know, put the bullets in front of where it's going next. And once you get all three, look at that. Da, 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 we actually get ourselves a gold brick. So we'll take that. We actually have 126, so we're actually making good ground. And oh, there's a whole bunch of studs we're going to miss out on. And before you leave this cliff area, make sure you zap all of the rocks, in specific the one on the back, kind of right side, as it'll give you a character token for Hermione Ministry Edition. So yeah, don't blink or you're going to miss this next character token. Right down on the back left side of the campsite, right just below the old cliffs, we're going to find a dark magic tree there. We're going to shake it up, and look at that. We actually got ourselves a character token for Yaxley. Next up, right to the right of that, a couple of steps over, there is a kind of a hidden Aquamenti spot where I think if you don't have Aquamenti equipped, you will not see that little drip, the little blue drip. But in our case, we had it out, so we saw it, and we go ahead and zapped it, and it leaves behind this giant tree, which you actually have to take out the tree and the shrubs, but it looks like you have to take out the little flowers in front first. So I zapped those a whole bunch of times, and they get all big and blow up, and then look at that. We've got ourselves a character token for old Red Cattermole. That's right, and I think I'm going to miss out on a bluesy. Oh, I did. Bummer deal. But, all right, right over here, there's another Aquamenti spot, so we'll go ahead and fill it up with water as well, and check it out. We've grown ourselves a nice little sprout, and it dropped out a student in peril, so that's right, buddy, go ahead and change that frown upside down, because we are ready to go and move on to the next collect. Oh, no, look at all those studs he crapped out. All right, so I think that's what's out. I really am not sure of where those come from, but we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. You want to make sure you take out the flower that grew from that same student in peril flower, as it will give you a character token as well. And just to the right of that, you're going to find another dark magic bush, and we'll snatch up the character token for Snatcher once we shake that up. Now, all right, this is another character token that was actually given to us. Looks like it should have been available after level 7-4. And luckily for us, it's still there. So we grab it, and it's for old Xenophilius Lovegood. So we've got most of the versions of him, I think. And just to his right, there is this red mushroom that you can actually use Leviosa on to go ahead and pick it up. I believe it's Leviosa. It might be dark magic, but either way, use a character of capable fashion to go ahead and rip it up. And look at this. 5 of these little mini mushrooms pop up. And we can actually now mount the large mushroom. And again, we are doing some cleanup. So we got to run around and we'll watch out for the, what is it? Red top, red cap red? I don't remember. Somebody will tell me down below in the video description. I know that frustrates you guys sometimes when I don't remember. But hey, the more times you tell me, the more likely I am to remember. And look at that. Once you get all 5 of those cleaned up, which they're all right there, we can go ahead and pick up the old red brick for Christmas. This one, actually, I haven't turned it on, but if I remember correctly, it should give everybody that's active wearing a little Santa hat, which is kind of nice and festive for those that time of the year. But look at that. We're gonna actually head up to the back right corner, which happens to be the gate area, and there's a dark magic spot on both sides, left and right of the gate. The left one happens to be for Lucius Malfoy. And on the right-hand side, we're going to shake it up. And what do we got over here? It's Scabior? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Scabior. But, yeah, we've got him in the arsenal as well. So we'll go ahead and dip out of the gate area. And look at that. We only have 1 more character token for this area. And, yes, we do have quick links available down below for your viewing pleasure. And you might notice a little bit of a jump here in a second, as there's kind of a little bit of a glitch. Watch this. Ready? As I take off, I come back around, and right here, there we go. That's because I missed out on this area. There's this far right snowy area, and somehow I could not find it. I was over by the gate, and I was down on the river, but I forgot about the snowy area. And it just so turns out there are 3 trees over here that need to be zapped, it looks like, with Leviosa. And once you get all 3 of them down, booyakashow, we get Ron in his winter clothes. We wouldn't want him to be chilly now, would we? And look at that, we actually have all of the character tokens. We got that red brick, the gold brick, and the student in peril. Plus, we took out the tent stuff as well. So we're going to go ahead and go back through the tent, and make our way back to the streets of London. Because next up, we're actually going to take the old trolley. Actually, it's not a trolley. We're going to go down into the old train area, into King's Crossing. And quick look at our overall totals there, but yeah, we are in the home stretch of this game, ladies and gents. Hopefully you guys found this video mildly entertaining and most importantly quite useful, as that's what they're here for. And hey, if you guys have any questions, comments, requests, or anything like that, we highly encourage you to go over to our social pages like Facebook, Twitter, or simply leave a comment down below in the comment section here. Of course, we got lots of links to all of these and more in our video description. So we highly encourage you to check that out as well. And I have to be honest, my cat Emmett is actually sitting right next to me on my desk. It's actually in my dresser. A drawer is open for his viewing pleasure, I guess. But he's sitting in it, and he's looking at the equalizer for my voice. And he's watching this little bar go up and down, and it's driving him nuts. He, like, wants to attack the volume levels. But anyhow, just figured I'd share that with you as he's giving my screen the death stare. But as for me, that's going to do it for now. I've got lots of more editing to do. As you guys know, I've already completed all the free roam. I just got to get it edited and out to you guys. And so yeah, as always, until next time. Emmett? You want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye? Nope. He's not feeling it. So I'll say it for him. Meow.